So without further ado, I'll hand over to Juliana. If you could please share your screen and take us into our first talk.
So, hi, I'm Juliana. I'm here on behalf of Amazon Research International, or we call her ARI. I've been with the program for about 2 years, helping with the scientific research. My background is in chemical engineering and plant biology, and I am located in Los Angeles, California. Our main goal in Amazon Research International is to safeguard the Amazon through science and storytelling. We collaborate with Indigenous communities and international researchers to do this. Here on the right, we have a picture of Dr. Rosa. She is our founder and executive director, and she is with our flagship species, the Amazonian stingless bee. Our headquarters is in Lima, and our main project areas are in Loreto, Junín, and Cusco in the Amazon. And we've recently expanded into Bolivia with some new communities. That's some exciting work coming up soon. The main thing we do is facilitate Indigenous-led science. So we work with members of the community who are interested in conservation and interested in learning more about science and how to preserve it, and helping them do the data collection and analysis and writing. We have 3 scientific publications that we've with Indigenous co-authors that we've published in the last couple of years. One being the very first ever map of Amazonian stingless bees, and also the first ever chemical analysis of the native honey. We also collaborate with international universities in the US, the UK, and Peru, facilitating other science in the area that is in line with conservation and our goals. We take this data and we turn it into conservation policy. So in the last couple of years, we've been able to get 2 laws that were inspired directly by our efforts to protect large parts of the Amazon, and by protecting the stingless bees. One of them being like the first ever rights of nature declaration for stingless bees at like a government policy level. Additionally, we have certain communities that have beekeeping that's been in long like history of beekeeping, and we've brought experts in to help them analyze, study, improve, and document and share their beekeeping practices with neighboring communities, and creating kind of like documents that are not only in English, Spanish, but also in their native language that we're able to circulate in the areas. We're also helping them expand their beekeeping capacities in the area, adding in over 325 bee boxes in the last couple of years. One of the newer efforts we've been doing is adding in camera traps in the area, and these are all like training the Indigenous community leaders how to do this, and also youths, training them on wildlife monitoring and data collection. So far, we've been able to document 3 different endangered edge species with these camera traps, and we're hoping to continue to collect this data and use this data of endangered species in the area to help inform additional conservation policy. I feel like, sorry. And this is definitely our newest project. One of the communities, not one that we work with, but they heard about the work we were doing in the area, and they're a low contact community, and they sought us out and had this idea that they work a lot with medicinal plants, and they wanted our help to help study and document their medicinal plants and make the first Indigenous-led encyclopedia of Amazonian traditional medicine. And I think that this is really exciting because it's a testament to how well received our work is being in the area. So this is something that we're going to be starting, I think, at the end of this month, and into next month, we're going to start going there and meeting with them and starting this capacity building and studying the traditional plants in the area. So this is just an overview of all the projects that I've mentioned and the ones that are actively happening right now. And these are opportunities for collaboration. So one project I'm working on right now is documenting the threats to stingless bees in the environment in the area. So it's a little different than what I'm used to, using qualitative data from interviews and surveys with the communities who are the experts on what's going on in the area, and turning that data that they're giving us into like data we can analyze and publish, not just like journalism, but like research. So we're working with a professor at Cambridge University on how to do different like thematic analyses on this kind of qualitative data. But if anybody in the community has additional expertise that they're able to impart, I think I'd be personally very receptive to that. With the cataloging medicinal plants, we're going to go in and do data collection and then do additional like widespread literature research, which I'm sure we accept and welcome any help with that. We're doing collecting samples of the bee honey and samples of the medicinal plants in the upcoming year. And we want to do a chemical analysis on them. So if anybody has, we have one organization with an analytical chemistry lab who is partnering with us. But again, any additional partners being able to increase capacity on that would be amazing. With the stingless bee mapping, we're continuing to gather mapping data in different regions than we have in the past. So data collection, the ArcGIS software, and then data analysis. We are working with an engineer who's an expert in this, but again, we're always welcome to new help. And then I think right now, if I was going to do one big call to action at this meeting, would be here for the camera traps. This is our newest project and it's technology heavy. So I'm really excited actually to hear the next few talks about integrating engineering and science with this conservation, because I feel like there's a lot of opportunity here. Camera traps famously collect a lot of data. So some data management solution and different data analysis techniques for that visual data coming out of the camera traps, images and videos, and analyzing that with some tools, I think would be really cool moving forward for us. So here's our main email. And then again, here's my email, personal email, Julianna. And I would love to hear from anybody in the community who's interested in getting involved with us. So that's it for me.
Thank you so much, Juliana. That was really great, and thanks for doing such a concise call to action at the end as well. Please, everyone do reach out to Juliana if you want to get in touch with her. Please, Juliana, put your email in the chat as well. And also, please post those call to actions on the WILDLABS platform as well. I think we've got a dedicated AI camera trap for insects group, which I think will be of interest to you guys. So definitely post some of your questions there as well. And any other suggestions from the WILDLABS team, please also type them in the chat. But thank you so much.